Okay. Okay. Oh. GG's. I think I'm done. This- I think I'm done. Hey, GG's. Okay. Review time. Okay. This is my honest to God review. Let me just first off say that the localization, the translation in this game is pretty dang good. I gotta give it up. Like when they nail, or when this guy or whatever nails a sentence, like it's very well written. It's very like, yeah, it's like memorable and nice. Like I don't know, there's nothing else to say. Well, like when it lands, it lands. So just fix a few translation errors here and there, clean up some sentences that are a little messy, but like keep the good ones because the good sentences are really good. When it comes to the rest of the game, like I do think that jumping is way too strong. Like jumping needs a nerf. Jumping definitely needs a nerf. Not necessarily ascending up and down, that's kind of whatever. But like just jumping is super fucking good in this game because you don't lose any momentum at any point, and you barely get any like inertia. Like you still have like pretty good inertia as well, meaning like you can kind of jump and then like jump one direction and land back on the spot where you jump from. It's really strong. You should like get looked upon. Then the boost dash is pretty good. I like the over boost and like boost dashing, but I do think that it could use some more initial acceleration. Maybe it cost more EN at the startup and then like do the normal cruise speed EN, because it doesn't feel that satisfying to enter over boost. Like it doesn't, it lacks that little oomph, you know, like whoa, like you're getting thrown a direction. Like it's just for like impact and feedback basically for the player, not necessarily a balance thing. When you're just walking around, if you walk one direction and then like walk to another direction, there's no like or walk or boost or whatever, but like when you swap directions, you kind of immediately interpolate into the other direction animation instead of having some kind of break or something. There isn't a shuffle. Yeah, no, there isn't an assault boost shuffle either. That would go a long way, but that's not nearly, that's not super necessary, but it would be very nice, like having something to do in that assault boost state. The feet when you change direction. Yeah, like you don't really brake, you know, like brake, slide, and then change weight, and then move to the other side. Like there's none of that, and makes it so that the MCs feel less heavy. Like it doesn't feel like you're breaking a massive hunk of junk and then like changing another direction. Yeah, so that's something like I would look at. It goes a long way, and it's a relatively small thing. Other than that, I don't like shoulder weapons at all. I think they feel like shit. The reason I have a radar on my shoulder is because that is what feels the best to use. And that's mostly because you have all 4 weapons equipped at once. In the case of the shoulder cannon, I could kinda see it because like it unfolds when you swap to it, but in the case of missile boxes and shit, it's not easy to see that I swapped to another weapon. You know, like it's not communicated clearly at all times on my character model. Meaning, like, it would be better instead of swapping to a weapon. I could just hold down the button and immediately fire it. That's how almost every gen but 6 was. Yeah, because every other gen sucked and was 100 years old. Get with the times. But yeah, like I don't like it. I don't like it, honestly. Like, I can see the grenade cannon being like that. But unless it's super visually clear on my model, hey, you're using the shoulder weapons now. Your arms are limp, they don't do anything. Unless it's super visually clear, I don't like it. Because I need to, like, consult my UI. And it would be like, it lacks visual feedback. And since it lacks visual feedback, then I don't like it. Then it would be way better if it worked like a shift key. I hold down a button, I press the fire buttons, and now my shoulder fire. It would be way better, if you ask me. Let's see. Other than that, I think the boost walk button could take notes from Armor Core and also let you quick turn. It would go a huge way. I would just get rid of, like, turn speed entirely, but, like, that's just me. I don't like mech games, so don't listen to me. But it would be really nice if, like, the boost walk button also allowed you to quick turn. Because, yeah, when I said I was done, it was literally just me and Domo forever, back to back, just going like this and consulting our radar, and it just felt so horribly lame. I don't like it. I was not sitting at the edge of my seat exactly, and like, oh, and there I got the angle. Oh no, there he got the angle. Like, I don't like it. It's not for me. I'm not a mech game fan, I guess. But that's besides the point. Some people like turn speed, that's completely fine. It's just, like, not for me. I don't like it at all. I have negative like when it comes to turn speed. But I still think quick turn could be very good. It would go a long way in this game. Hey, you could probably, like, make turn speed even more obnoxious if you add quick turn, honestly. Because then you have something to overcome it. So, like, you add more skill expression to the game, basically. Aside from that, I do love the building. Building in this game is really good. I like the garage, okay? Because it's super straightforward. Like, you can see everything, except for the extend chips, but they are kind of like rings or talismans, or, like, you know, they are like internals, basically. I think these could be more interesting, but that's besides the point. What I like is that you can see everything that you're putting on. Head, body, right arm, leg, right weapon, left weapon, right weapon, left weapon. Like, I like this a lot. Body is your generator. Legs are your boosters. Head is your FCS. I think this is super intuitive. Very, very well done. I like this a lot. I think right arm and left arm is, like, kinda... It's cool, it's nice, it's okay. It allows you to have, like, a crazy weapon on one arm and, like, some other crazy weapon on the other that needs completely different stat profiles. But I don't know. I don't find these two super necessary, but it's okay that they are there. But yeah, like, I like this. This is really good. But as far as, like, mech games go, I think this one is pretty good. What's your thoughts on the weapons? They're okay. Like, they do their thing. You just aim and shoot. Like the railgun, pretty wild. I don't think long range stun is really good for PvP. Like, I think it's pretty unhealthy. Yeah. It also gets a little bit janky, like, since we're so far apart. Like, one can say what you want about AC6 netcode, but it's slightly better than this for sure. Because here, like, nothing hits me and I just eat damage. Yeah, no, when it comes to, like, the more nuanced mechanics like that, not really. That's also something. There's a lot of very nuanced mechanics in this that I don't really notice or bother paying attention to. So honestly, I think a lot, like, either like SC, like primal armor, like all this shit. I think a lot of it either needs to be further refined, be more noticeable, or just scrapped. Honestly, I don't think this game needs a lot of these mechanics because kind of don't really notice them. I think this would be super fine as just a very, very basic, simple, not too deep, relatively old gen looking mech game. But if these mechanics start to stay, like, basically going to a Sigma clock, I don't care what it is. I don't notice it. Heat, I have no idea what it does. Probably bad. Like, I don't notice these things. Yeah, I don't notice the shield, honestly. Like, I don't really care. Like, it's whatever. It might be that it's too little visual feedback. It might be that, it's a huge difference if you mess with the builds. Yeah, I can't imagine, but like, I don't feel it. Is the thing. Yeah, I know it's the bar on my left, but I don't feel it. Is my point. Feeling, Domo, is the thing. That's what I'm all about, you know? Feeling something. If I don't feel it, either it needs more work or it can just be gone. Keep going in the story. I'm good. I don't want to be like, I don't want to become bitter about this game because I think it's a really neat game. I think it's pretty good. I like it. Like, it's not for me, but like, I would highly recommend it to like old gen mech fans. It's really fun. It's just really not for me because I just, yeah, like I said, I don't feel anything playing this aside from annoyed at turn speed. Like, yeah, I don't get the visceral impact that I want. And that's not necessarily like, it's a very personal thing. Super biased. Super duper duper biased. Very biased. I put way more emphasis on game feel than most people. And not every game need to have like super high amount of game feel. But yeah, like, if I don't, like Sigma clock, I don't feel it. Health, I kinda feel that a little bit, so that's good. Weight difference, like EN, I don't really notice it. Heat, I don't really notice that. Like, I don't feel it. Because I don't get enough gameplay or audio visual feedback to notice it. Fight an enemy that does. No, like, I've been overheated. I just didn't notice. And I've had my Sigma cloak broken repeatedly and like seen those spark hit effects things, whatever. But I don't really feel it. I think like the stagger is nice. the stability thing, like when you get staggered, because I feel that one. That's important to me, because I feel it. I feel it when it happens. When I just, that staggered, can't move, it hurts. I feel it. That's nice. It's like burn in AC6. You don't feel burn until you get one shot staggered. And then you didn't really feel the burn, you felt the stagger, you know? But yeah. Other than that, is there anything more to say? I don't think there is. I think I'm done. I think I've said my part and then some. Like, I think this game is really good, actually. Like, I have some nitpicks here and there that could be a little bit better. Like, I do think just drop swapping to shoulders, just have a shift key instead. Shift and then use shoulders. I think that would be way better. Then there's my jump concerns, jump being too strong at like dodging shots. And what else? Yeah, just some small gameplay feel things when moving around and stuff. Quick turn, for instance, I would highly appreciate. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Yeah, that's it. Cool game. Thanks for the opportunity to try this, though. It was pretty fun. Yeah, like I said, I'm not hating on the game, honestly. Like, I might not like the genre it's in, but like, yeah, no, that game is pretty fucking good considering it's solo dev.